So we have watched a lot of SML on this channel, and in this video, I want to rank every single character that I know from the SML universe. So we're not gonna go through like the older characters. We're gonna include the newer ones and even some of the side characters that I really like. And here we have the actual tier list. We have the GOAT, great character, good character, neutral, bad character, horrible character, worst of all time, and absolute death sentence. And I already know there's gonna be a couple of people in the death sentence tier. We're gonna start out with Rose. I feel like Rose is okay. Like, she is Marvin's wife, but I don't believe she plays like a huge role. I mean, she do have some good crash outs, and she does have some good reactions, some good reflections. She has some good parts, but she doesn't really play a huge role. So I kind of want to do neutral in this case here. As for Marvin though, Marvin is like, sometimes he's up and down. He has like a lot of good crash outs. He has like a lot of funny moments, a lot of great moments. He's like a little bit of a bitch. He's like a huge bitch from time to time. But I want to say that he's a good character, a great character. I think I'm gonna put Marvin on great character, because whenever he freaks out, Marvin is the funniest when he actually freaks out. When he's just like on his couch being depressed about his mortgage payment, that's why he's like, so that's why he's gonna be a great character. Junior, he gets into like a lot of shenanigans, which is like totally fine, but Junior kind of shines, or Junior absolutely shines when he has more people around him, like Cody, like Joseph, for example. So I believe that Cody is the question is though, do I like Cody more than I like Marvin? And I don't. So Marvin is gonna still be great while Cody is gonna be good. Who's this guy? Is this like sad guy, good guy, happy guy? Who is I know that his name is Guy, but which version of Guy is this? Is it does bad things guy? Is that who it is? He's the one who does the broken door, the secret door, right? He has a black shirt though. He has a black death sentence. That's normal Brooklyn Guy? If that's normal Brooklyn Guy, I mean, I like Brooklyn Guy. I feel like he's like a little bit annoying sometimes. He's like a one-trick pony when he's like only being a doctor or like a police officer. But he has like a lot of comedic value. Chad is saying it's does bad things guy. If it's does bad things guy, he's gonna be a horrible character. Straight up, he's a horrible character. As for Cody is gay, and he's like very sexual, and he makes a lot of penis jokes, and I feel like Cody's entire personality is just gay jokes. So I'm gonna be based and put Cody in bad character. I'm gonna be honest though, he kind of deserves the spot. As for Joseph, he's black, so Joseph is funny. Joseph is super funny. But the question is he Marvin funny? Or is he Junior funny? Joseph has like a lot of good jokes. I want to put him like next to, yeah, he's gotta be here. He's gotta be a great character. Is this Brooklyn Guy? This is like police Brooklyn Guy. This is not Simmons. We do have Simmons somewhere. Oh, Simmons is to the right. So this is police Brooklyn Guy. Police Brooklyn Guy is amazing. Police Brooklyn Guy deserves to be up here all the way. He has a lot of funny jokes. Like, he's a little bit repetitive sometimes, but he has like some really good jokes. As for his wife though, she's a little bit boring. I mean, I don't like her accent. I'm not really a huge fan of her accent. I'm gonna give her the bad character treatment because I feel like she's a little bit annoying from time to time. She has like a very annoying accent, and she's just like, she's kind of holding Brooklyn Guy back. I mean, yes, she is supportive, but she's like supportive in such a way that she like, it kind of like annoys us, if that makes sense. Now, this is Brooklyn Guy's brother, I believe, isn't it? He does Carol at some point, if I remember correctly. Didn't he actually do Carol in like one of the other episodes? I've only seen him one time, and considering that he basically he didn't cheat, but he took his brother's wife and had some fun with them, from what I remember, I feel like he's gonna be a bad character. He can be right next to Carol? I don't know. He's a weirdo. I do agree that he's a weirdo, which is why I'm gonna put him in the bad character tier. Simmons! Isn't Simmons the guy where Brooklyn Guy says, I'm gonna bid it on black, and he says, where? Great character. Honestly, straight up great character. Great character, guys. Is it Joseph's wife? Nah, that's Cody's. Whoa, Cody's like not old enough to have a wife. Cody's mother. She's also like not really that good. I feel like she's annoying. Like, she's only there when she needs to be there, and she doesn't really have like, She doesn't really do much in like the SML universe, which is why I'm gonna put her into like a bad character. I think I'm gonna put her in neutral because I don't really think highly of her. Like I don't have anything positive to say. And the only thing negative that I can say is that she doesn't play an important part, which is why I'm gonna put her in neutral. As for Brooklyn Guy's mom though, is absolutely based. Like she has several STDs and she is so freaky, which is why she goes into good character. She deserves to be in good character. Whenever she's on screen, I feel like something weird is gonna happen. Something freaky is gonna happen whenever that happens. Is this Black Yoshi or who is this exactly? I think I remember them from like an episode. Is it like Jiffy the Rapper or is it someone else? It is Black Yoshi. Black Yoshi does make some banger music, but he is kind of like a stereotype. The recent thing I remember from Black Yoshi is that he's sitting home playing Call of Duty when he's supposed to pay for rent. Dougie, I don't really have anything positive to say about Dougie. I think I'm gonna put them in good character because I feel like they're funny whenever they do show up on screen. Now, Jeffy. This needs absolutely no explanation. He deserves to be in the GOAT tier. SML wouldn't be as funny as they are today if it wasn't for Jeffy. Jeffy is really holding up the show a lot with all the unhinged jokes and the amazing humor that he has. The fact that he makes fun of like, I don't think I can say it. He uses the R word a lot of times. And the way that they say, you know, the podcast episode, for example, where it's like 2 Rees and you know, is absolutely hilarious. So I feel like Jeffy is the one keeping it alive. Like, you know, Jeffy is the one keeping the show alive, which is like super funny. Ken? Death sentence. Why is he here? The only thing that Ken is doing, the only purpose that Ken serves is to be Cody's love interest. And they do nothing. They don't talk. They don't move. They don't do anything. They don't have a personality. Death sentence. He's a doll? Yeah, that's right. Death sentence. Absolutely. For Cody's dad, I'm gonna say that I'm neutral again. I don't believe he plays a big enough role for me to like, put him in a particular spot. So I'm gonna put him in neutral. We do have the emo kid. The emo kid from class, I actually feel like he's not such a good character. I feel like he's a stereotype. It feels like they kinda need this guy in order to like fill certain shoes or like a certain stereotype. Like every single class has, you know, the racist, the fighter, the emo, the other racist. So in this case, I'm actually just gonna put them into like bad character because it feels like they are, you know, filling the shoes of a certain stereotype. Scooter though! Scooter is very special. He's not as special as Jeffy. I feel like he has good jokes. His personality is kinda okay, which is why I'm gonna put him... That's not Scooter? Oh, who is this then if that's not Scooter? That's Patrick. Patrick is just crazy.
I like your helmet, and I would like to, I'd like to buy it from you for $20.
Ah! I'm not a you, mister. You take your weird shit somewhere else.
Okay, he's actually kind of funny. I'm gonna put him in good character. He's actually kind of funny, dude. Now, this one is Scooter. This one is Scooter. Please tell me this one is Scooter, otherwise I got things wrong. This is Scooter, isn't it? Oh, that's Roy! Oh my god, I'm stupid!
Hey, Mr. Roy, can we get your autograph?
No, go away, losers.
Roy, who are these kids?
I don't know, babe. Just ignore them.
Oh, so Roy is like the school's hunk. He's like the one going after all the girls, basically. I don't really have anything good or bad to say about him, so I might actually just put him in like neutral, I believe. Who is this? That's Cody's dad. Junior's dad. That's Junior's dad. Junior's dad is horrible. Like, I'm gonna put him in worst of all time, and the reason why I'm gonna put him in worst of all time is because he's abusive, he hates his own son, he doesn't get enough screen time, he is just a bad father. Yeah, someone in chat says he just deserves to be in worst of all time. Absolutely. I'm gonna put him right there. Lil Cheese. Oh, is this Lil Cheese? He made like an absolute banger rap song, wasn't it? Lil T.
You know who it is. It's Lil T. I'm stacking mozzarella, mustard, provolone, parmesan, and don't forget my cheddar. Ha! Stacking dough, butter pop. This one is a 5 cheese.
The question is though, good tier or great tier? Actually, hold on. That's absolutely where they deserve to be. Lil T is fire. Every single rapper has to be in the fire tier. Chef PP! Can I say it? I love Chef PP. Chef PP is so absolutely hilarious. The jokes, the character, how he laughs, just how he mocks all the characters. GOAT tier. Chef PP has to be in GOAT tier. I love them so much. Penelope deserves to die. Penelope is okay. Penelope is, she's like a little bit annoying sometimes. Like, she kinda... All that she is just Junior's girlfriend. And I feel like whenever she's on screen, she's not really contributing to so much. Penelope is mid, bro. I'm gonna put her in... I think I'm gonna put her in the very far end of bad character because I have more negative thoughts than positive thoughts. So I'm just really gonna like put her away over here. We have... What's the name of the teacher? Is it Chu? Cho? Jackie Chu? I feel like... Jackie Chu is kind of like a stereotype. He has his moments where he's like really funny. And then he also has his moments where he's just like straight up racist, which is why he deserves to be a great character. We need him. Like whenever we do have a school scene, we do actually need him. Otherwise, the entire scene actually kind of falls apart, which is why I'm gonna put them in great character. Now for the devil, I haven't really seen a whole lot of episodes with the devil. I've seen like a YTP with him. I've seen him like certain times in like some episodes, but I can only really say that I am neutral as of now because I don't have enough context, which is why they go into neutral character. Do we have a name of this guy? Is that Charlie? So Charlie, is Charlie just the guy or are they like an actor inside of like SML? Like are they playing an actor or is Charlie like the name of the original guy? Because every single role that Charlie has, there's gonna be like a lot of roles. We have like Freezer, we have Diddy, we have Kendrick Lamar down here. There's a lot of roles that Charlie plays. And personally, in my opinion, I feel like they are kinda... I'm gonna put him on GOAT. I feel like SML wouldn't be as funny. Oh, is it Lowell? Lowell. Oh, okay. Honestly, though, SML wouldn't be as funny as they are today if it wasn't for him. Because I feel like him and Jeffy combined, they have some... Like, he's Chef Pee-Pee, which is, like, such a good character. So that's why I'm gonna keep him up there. This is not Booga. Because Booga is here and Booga is here. No, that's Jeffy's imaginary friend. That's Booga. Who's the dragon? Doofy? Have I seen Doofy before? Oh, Doofy is the dragon from Dragon Ball Z. That's where I remember them from. So that's the only part where I remember them from is from Jeffy Ball Z. They're kind of just there. I mean, I can see from chat that Doofy is like an existing character that they just use in Jeffy Ball Z. So I think I'm just gonna put them in neutral because I only recognize them as the dragon that shows up. Then Jeffy makes the wish and then they disappear. This one is gonna be very controversial. I hate Shrek. I don't believe they deserve the death sentence, but I'm gonna put Shrek in worst of all time because all that Shrek is a bad impression. They're a bad impression and they just shit all the time. Shrek's entire persona is just him pooping all the time in like a bad Scottish voice. It had to be said. It had to be said. As for Jeffy the rapper, we need another tier. Guys, we need another tier. Now, I know this is gonna look bad. This is gonna look horrible for me. I'm gonna say this. I feel like racist Jeffy is like, you know, higher than the GOAT. Racist Jeffy is like extremely funny. Like, the episodes I've watched with Jeffy the rapper are like some of my fondest moments of SML, so I'm gonna keep him there. Guys, I'm gonna keep him there. Say what you guys want to say. I feel like racist Jeffy kind of do like deserve their own tier. I'm gonna be honest though. I feel like they deserve that. Watch the stream get banned. Oh, right now it's gonna cut off. Now, I don't know who's, is he a judge or who is that like the school principal? Who is this guy down here? That is Principal Steinbeck. Okay, Principal Steinbeck is kind of like, is it bad if I say like a pimp for children? Like, he's kind of, I mean, he's like watching over the school, but his entire persona is like a pimp that works at school. I feel like he's okay. I know it's like Lowell that plays him, but I don't feel like he's so memorable. I don't feel like he does like a whole lot of stuff. So I'm gonna put him in neutral tier. God, what is his name? He's like sometimes on the news. He's sometimes the judge or the referee in other kind of cases. It's Steve. Sometimes he's a referee or sometimes he's just like in it for the bit, but I don't really have any fond memories. I don't have any good memories for him. So I'm just gonna put him in neutral. As for Dr. Finkelstein though, when he made, what was it, like the Jeffy robot, I believe. When he made like the robot and he's also in, what is it, Jeffy Ball Z, I believe. He's actually really funny, which is why we're gonna put him in good character, and I'm gonna fix my spelling mistake so people don't roast me. There we go, guys. I fixed my spelling mistake. Thank you guys for telling me. As for the chief, I do remember that one episode where they believe that Marvin and Jeffy are Chinese spies, where he's kind of funny in it, but again, he doesn't really play a huge enough role for me to like have any specific memories of him, which is why I'm gonna put him in the neutral tier. The homeless guy, whenever he's on screen, he's actually kind of funny. He does have his moments, but he's also kind of forgettable. So I'm gonna put him in good character. I know that some people might not agree with this, but like far right on Finkelstein goes all the way on the left, and then we have Doggy, and then we have Mom, and then, you know, far right. Put them far right on good character. Now, this clown here, they weren't the one that did Penelope. No, not Penelope. What is Jeffy's sister's name? Jeffy's sister. There is one guy. Oh, yeah, okay, he's gotta be in. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. The clown has his moments. What is his name? Is it Screwball? Screwball kinda has his moments.
Go on, get out of here.
Hey, listen.
What?
I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Oh, that's right. I want to say he's kind of funny. Like a lot of these characters, they do have their moments. So I'm gonna put him in good. I'm gonna put him in good, like over. Yeah, I'm gonna put him here. The dolphin. The dolphin is usually just like a dealer. Like sometimes they're in like some sketchy alleyway, some sketchy hallway, and all they're doing is like maybe they're dealing, you know, certain types of substances, or the Dragon Balls, or some in chat they're saying money. He doesn't really have any like comedic moments, I believe. Like he's just there, the transaction is done, and then they move forward. So they could do better. I'm gonna put him in bad for that. I'm actually putting him in bad for that because I believe that as like a dealer or a loan shark, he's like literally a loan shark, but it's a dolphin. They have the opportunity to make something extremely funny. So in that case, I'm just gonna put them in bad character because I feel like they could do more to like make them even more funny. Racist camel, great tier. I don't think I can say anything else. Racist camel goes in great tier. Why? Because they're racist. Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman is like a rich, pretentious hole. Like, yeah, he's also the news anchor. But the only time he's around is like when he wants money from Marvin. But the creative descriptions of how he wants to torture Marvin makes him like an actually very funny character. Like when he's just on the news reporting, he's just there. But when he's like evil and tells Marvin how he's gonna torture him and cut his balls off and like blend him in different ways, that's when he really shines. So that's why I'm gonna put him on great character. He's gonna be yeah, he's gonna be good character right here. Jeffy's mom, worst of all time or death sentence? Chad is saying death sentence. Yeah, she deserves death sentence. She deserves death, yeah, she gets the death sentence all the way. Explanation? Explanation comes later. She allowed a certain guy to do a certain thing on Jeffy's 18th, 19th birthday, I believe, which is why she's gonna be the worst of all time, yeah. So who is this one? That's Phoebe. Oh, is this Phoebe? I only remember Phoebe from that one episode, you know, Jeffy's birthday, where again, you know, I'm actually moving him up. Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna put him up here. We can judge him right after. I don't like how he's staring at Phoebe. He's literally staring at Phoebe like this. The only thing I remember Phoebe from is really only Jeffy's 20th birthday. And she kind of came and then she went. So I don't really have a lot to go by. She kinda is just there, like she's a victim. Don't get me wrong, she's absolutely a victim, but not a whole lot happens after that one particular scene. So in my case, I'm actually gonna put her on neutral. As for this dumbass, goofy ass, broke ass, clown ass boy, he deserves the death sentence because of that one particular thing that he did. CJ, yeah, you know what? Actually, we need a tier that's worse than that. We need a tier that's worse than that. There he goes. Torture for all eternity. That is what CJ absolutely deserves forever and ever. And this is Jeffy's real dad. He's French. Guys, he's French. Do you think he deserves to be alive? He's literally French. Jacques Pierre Francis. He's French. He's not as bad as Jeffy's mom, and he's not as bad as Ken. So I'm gonna put him in like, left side. He's the left side of worst of all time. Who the f is this guy? Is this Chef Pee-Pee Jr.? Who is Chef Pee-Pee Jr. and where is he from? Chef Pee-Pee and Jr.'s child? Who is even Chef Pee-Pee Jr.? It was a single episode. I don't even remember. It's really crazy. I don't even remember this character. I think the only thing that I can do is put them in neutral because this is my first time seeing Chef Pee-Pee Jr. Oh, that's from Chef Pee-Pee. Chef PPP Kids? I feel like I actually have to, let me like add this to a playlist. I'm gonna watch Chef PPP's Kids in like sometime in the future. Scooter? Isn't Scooter like just super annoying? Like, aren't they just like a menace? Like, Whenever Scooter's on screen, I feel like Scooter is like a Jeffy ripoff. So do they deserve torture for all eternity? Or do they just deserve to be like in the bad character tier list? I do believe that Scooter is just like a worse Jeffy. Like he's like the opposite version. It's like a silly Billy version of Jeffy. So I'm just gonna put them in like bad character tier. So this is Does Bad Things Guy. So we have I get it. This is normal Brooklyn guy off work. And this is Does Bad Things Guy. I believe Brooklyn guy, whenever he's off work, he's just bitching about his life. Yeah, that's actually kind of right. When Brooklyn guy is a doctor, he's super funny. When Brooklyn guy is a police officer, he's super funny. When Brooklyn guy is off work and just sitting at home, he's actually kind of useless. He's just bitching about life, boo-hoo, everything is so horrible. So I'm gonna put them on bad character. And then Does Bad Things Guy can be in horrible characters. That totally makes sense. Jeffy Ball C, I mean, he does have double chromosomes. He has like, either he has a chromosome too much or he's missing a chromosome. And just because of that, he gets to be in great characters. He's not as good as normal Jeffy, but he's definitely a great character. We're gonna put him like, right here, right next to Marvin. Does the couch need its own tier? I feel like the couch is iconic. Like, nobody thinks about SML without seeing that iconic red couch. So the thing is, do we have a tier above racist Jeffy that's literally just called couch? The couch is top dog? I believe so. I believe the couch actually deserves its own tier. We have made a new tier that's literally just called couch trademarked. And you know what? The couch goes all the way up here. It deserves to be all the way up here. Is Black Yoshi the same as Dougie? Or is that like the same person? Because otherwise they can just be put in like the same tier. Black Yoshi is that one episode where he steals a Bugatti, doesn't he? Which is actually kind of based. It's the same guy. I remember there's one episode where Black Yoshi, he like drives down and steals a Bugatti and then he like makes a song and so on. It's the same guy. Black Yoshi's the same as Dougie. In that case, you know what? Can I just, I'm gonna keep them down. I'm actually keep them down here because if that's the same, I'm not gonna rank them. The surf guy, I don't really have anything to say. I feel like he's just a stereotype. I feel like sometimes he's just there to actually Brad. Brad is just Brad. And Brad is kinda bad.
I'm gooning.
Which is why he deserves to be in here. Booga! Booga! Isn't Booga the evil one? No. The other one is the evil one. Booga is Brooklyn guy's imaginary friend. And Booga is absolutely amazing. Where the other one is Jeffy's evil imaginary friend that wants Jeffy to like hit people and so on. Booga, you gotta be a great character. You gotta be a great character right here. And as for Jeffy's imaginary friend, I feel like it's kind of base telling Jeffy to do the things that he does, which is why. Oh, it's Bunghole. Bunghole is gonna be a good character, but he's gonna be a good character all the way to the left because of all the things he kind of like makes Jeffy do. Is this Lance? Who's this guy? It's someone who's like portraying or like they're impersonating, they're like parodying Donald Trump. It's not Lance, is it? It is Lance? Okay. I feel like it's a good impersonation without being political. I am not really a fan of a certain orange individual. I feel like that drags it down a whole lot because they are parodying an individual that I do not like. I feel like it's gonna be horrible. I feel like they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to like bring like a parody of Trump into this. So I feel like we can just keep it down at horrible person and then move on. Who is this bootleg version of Jeffy? Have I seen this guy before? Pretty sure you haven't seen an episode so far. Well, in that case, I can only really put them in neutral tier because I haven't seen that. But this is Cody, Robot Cody, isn't it? Cody's robot, isn't it? It's Dr. Finkelstein's. It's Dr. Finkelstein's contraption, isn't it? They make like a Jeffy robot or something like that. Or is that Android 17 from the Dragon Ball episode? I don't remember the robot. In which case, we're just gonna put them in neutral. Because a lot of the characters that I don't really have any connections to or any feelings to, I might just put them in neutral. Because I feel like I gotta watch the episode first before I can like make an assumption or like make an actual decision on it. The ones that has like, you know, not too much screen time and is not like really memorable, they're just gonna be neutral tier. Who's the family again? I'm gonna keep the family together because I feel like they kind of like go in the same tier. The Finkel shits. So we have dad, mom, and the child. The son, I don't don't really believe they have enough screen time, so they're gonna be neutral. Hank is really abusive, as we have seen in the one episode where Chef Pee-Pee, he does the deed, so he's gonna be a bad character. The mom, the Mrs. Hungerdew, is just kind of like around. She doesn't really do too much, except for like laying pipe for Chef Pee-Pee, so she could potentially just be like a neutral character, but like all the way up here, I believe. Maybe put her like right next to the devil. Yeah, I believe that she actually needs to be like next to the devil. His wife had been trying so hard to make Marvin cheat on Rose. Oh! Bad character. Horrible character. Horrible character right there. We have Jigsaw. The AIDS joke is funny the 10 first times. But if like the only thing that you can do is just AIDS over and over again, it becomes Billy. Billy, I want to say that Billy is great, but the way that I see it, when you do have the introduction of the age joke, it becomes it's very funny. But the more he says it, the worse it gets. But then you get to like a turning point where you expect it to happen every sentence. He mentioned AIDS every second. And that's where it becomes funny. Like you're predicting when he says it. So it's very funny, it becomes repetitive, and then it becomes funny again. I believe he's gonna be a good character. He's gonna be a good character, but like more on the left side. He's gonna be like in the middle of all the good characters. The Saw episodes are like super funny, but again, the age joke, it goes between being played out and actual funny. Is this Harambe? Isn't this the gorilla from that one, 100 people versus one gorilla? Isn't that it? They really did beat up the kids though. Harambe. Harambe really did beat up all the kids. Goat. I mean, not goat as in goat, but good character. I mean, they beat up, what is it, Cody, Junior, Joseph? Absolutely. It is time for Judge Poopy. Judge Poopy is funny. Judge Poopy is like really, really amazing. I don't know the guy who like plays him, but you also have like the same actor. He plays like the police officer in the one episode where they believe that Marvin and Jeffy are like Chinese spies. And he is like every single role you basically give him, he just nails it on the spot. He's gonna be a goat. Judge Poopy is a goat all the way. As for the stereotypical racist girl, I only really remember her from Squid Games. I don't have a, yeah, she's right over here from Squid Games. It's just the same character, so I'm just gonna like use the one here on the left. For the stereotypical Asian girl, I only really remember her from Squid Games. And even though she's a funny, is it Ping and Pong? It's Ping and Pong! She's funny. Oh, wait, that means we can actually rank them together. If she's Ping and Pong, that means that we can rank them together, so we do need both. Ping and Pong I have only seen in like the Squid Game videos. And even though they're like a racist stereotype, I'm gonna put them in good characters. I'm gonna put them in here. Like they may be like a little bit racist and a little bit stereotypical, but they're gonna be there. Now this shark, I don't know if they actually originate from SML. I remember the shark, like I've seen that on like TikTok and Vine back in the day, like many years ago. They used to be like a shark puppet guy. Cody did have it in one video, which is why I included it in here. And they kind of did, what was this? Someone was looking for them. They ordered a pizza or they were ordering something, and then Cody kept on having the yeah on his hand. So they got busted because Cody had the shark on his hand, which is why they're gonna be down on a bad character. Where do we place Diddy? I feel like Diddy has to... Fire, right? Diddy has to be in fire. Diddy is a time to party, time to diddle. I feel like they kind of do deserve to be in the fire tier because all the Diddy songs that I've heard make a Diddy tier. We're gonna keep the fire tier. All the Diddy songs that I've heard in the SML videos are actually super funny. Ronald McDonald! Ronald McDonald is funny, especially like the, what is it? It's not the AIDS episode. There's like, isn't there like one episode where they have to find the cure for something? He makes like a bounty for like $1 trillion or like $1 billion. He gets sued. There's like one episode, I don't remember exactly what it is. It's like they have to do something and then he gets $1 billion, right? What episode is that? Ronald McDonald as a character in itself is like actually really funny. Find the golden nugget. Oh yeah, find the golden nugget. That episode was actually super funny. I'm gonna put them in, they're gonna be a good character. They actually do deserve to be in the good character tier. Brooklyn Guy as a doctor is also really funny. Like some of his prognoses or some of the jokes that he makes, he's kind of on the same level as Brooklyn Guy as a police officer, but I feel like Joseph is just like, Joseph is black though, so he's a great character. Is he funnier than than Police Brooklyn Guy? No, because Police Brooklyn Guy is the funniest in great characters. Frieza has to be in GOAT. Frieza absolutely has to be in GOAT. They can't be ahead of Jeff Poopy. They have to be in GOAT, but like on all the right side of being a GOAT. So the old guy from Squid Game and this old guy, are they the same person? That's a different character. The only one I remember from the old guys is this one here. I'm gonna put the other one all the way to the end because I don't recognize him. The old man from Squid Game, he's funny in certain moments, and he's kind of needed in order to like move Squid Games along, which is why I'm gonna give him the good character. He's gonna be a good character. Kendrick Lamar, I remember I laughed. I shitted myself. I was laughing so hard when they had that one episode of Kendrick Lamar, and he was just like, oh my god, it's Kendrick Lamar! Damn. I was losing my shit, which is why he has to be on fire. I mean, Kendrick Lamar's a rapper. He has to be in the fire tier. He's gonna be ahead of Diddy, though. Diddy does deserve a spot in the fire tier, but all the way to the right, okay? We have are usually the puppets that they use in any kind of episode when they need, like, and they're kind of just there. They don't really do anything. I mean, except for like stealing all the money on Jeffy's 21st birthday. They like stole a lot of shit. So I'm gonna put them in neutral tier. What is this abomination? Oh, that's Baby Jeffy. Oh, Baby Jeffy is just annoying. Baby Jeffy is just like super annoying. They don't deserve to be like a horrible character. Jeffy's daughter? Wait, are you telling me that Jeffy has a daughter? I think I gotta watch this episode at some point. I'm adding this to a list. I'm adding this to a list right now. We gotta watch Jeffy's daughter sometime in the future. I can't really say anything, so I can only really say neutral tier. I can really only say neutral. That's the only thing that I can put it at this time here. We do have all the animatronics from the FNAF episodes, and I feel like we can only really rapid fire them. Neutral. Neutral. Good character. Neutral. Good character. Good character. The ghost animatronic because I don't remember them. Bonnie because they're kind of just boring. The puppet because they're kind of just boring. Foxy has a very funny scene. Chica is on drugs and Freddy is scratching his fastballs, which is why I'm kind of like, I'm gonna split them up based on like what they do in the episodes. And I do remember that some of the puppets, like some of the animatronics don't do shit while the other ones actually do some stuff. We have like a couple more characters left. There are some that I recognize and some that I don't. What is that? Marvin's brother? Isn't that Lewis? Yeah, I have watched one episode with Lewis, but I don't remember specifically what happened in that episode. Do you guys remember? I feel like they're just annoying. Isn't Lewis just annoying? Oh, Lewis is a doctor, right? And he visits... that's the one episode that I've seen, Marvin's brother. Lewis is a doctor, I believe, and he visits Marvin, and Marvin is kind of just like a dumbass. Like, he doesn't really do anything. He's jobless. He just sits at home and does nothing. I believe that Lewis is kind of like a little bit of a show-off, and he doesn't really do a lot. So I'm just... and he's like just a version, like he's supposed to be Luigi, basically. So I'm just gonna put him in bad character because I feel like he doesn't have enough screen time, and he's kind of just like there. As for the actor who plays Judge Poobie, GOAT. Like, he's also one of the characters that... he's the one who voices Brooklyn Guy, right? I believe he's the one who voices Brooklyn Guy and, of course, some of the other characters as well. But he has, like, a very recognizable voice, so I'm gonna keep him up in the GOATs. Is that Lance or is this the other one? Who is Lance voicing? Like which puppet... like, which puppets are voiced by Lance? Is it gonna be Junior? Junior? Probably Cody as well, right? Jeffy. He voices Jeffy? S. GOAT. The Door. We gotta rank The Door. The Door probably introduced me to like one of the scariest SML episodes I've ever seen in my entire life. So in that case, I think The Door needs to be the worst of all time. It's gotta be the worst of all time. Like, that SML episode was like really scarring, so it's gonna be there. Pac-Man, the one episode I've watched with Pac-Man, he's just like crying about being divorced. Oh my god, my wife left me. I'm gonna go out and like have fun with some and he's kind of just like a boring character, so he's gonna be a bad character. Have we already ranked Dr. Finkelstein? Have we already ranked this? This is OG Finkelstein. Where was the other Finkelstein? They're in neutral. I like the OG Finkelstein better, so I'm gonna put them in good characters instead. This is like the newer Finkelstein, and this is the OG Pimp Finkelstein. You know, I mean, the thing that I said about them was that they're kind of like pimps in a school. They're gonna get in good characters. You know what? They're gonna stay in good characters. They're gonna stay here. Now, we do have Logan. We have, like, Logan and Logan Jr. Again, S tier for the GOAT. Logan Jr. is, like, a little bit weird, so they're gonna be in great character, I believe. It's not the same person, right? That's Lance. Oh, so we have multiple Lances is what you're telling me? So if we have multiple Lances, I'm just gonna, like, keep this down here because we already do have Lance up here, and then we have Logan up here as well. And we LeBron James. Question is though, where should we put LeBron James? I feel like I kind of want to put LeBron James in like great characters. Like he's better than Diddy, but Diddy is a rapper. So I think we're just gonna keep it like this one here. Clarissa's really only goal is to just be a server at Applebee's. That's literally the only time that I see Clarissa. She's only like not joking. She's being like mad at them for not paying the bills and just like running, and she's just like serving them the menu. So Clarissa is just like, she's kind of neutral, I would say. She's kind of just neutral, I would say. Basic character, but he's also a good character. Naked Chef PP. The question is though, is Naked Chef PP better than normal Chef PP? Wait, that's not Naked Chef PP. That's someone else, isn't it? Oh, it's Chef Poo Poo. Okay, so Chef Poo Poo is from like older episodes from like 4 years ago. I don't think I remember. I actually don't think that I've seen Chef Poo Poo at all. In which case, I'm just gonna put them in neutral because I don't really have like any personal opinions of them. Who is this guy? MC Blood. MC Bloodstain! Yeah!
Bitch right in the throat, then I grab all the loot. My gun goes do. Watch them bullets hit the roof. Don't try to run, you lost your shoe.
He deserves to be in the fire tier. He goes up in the fire tier, but he doesn't go past Diddy. He does not go past Diddy. He deserves to be in the fire tier, but not past Diddy. Now I'm actually gonna do it this way. We're gonna rank 2 more because we already have Dougie. I don't know the homeless. In that case, I'm just gonna put him in neutral. And we already do have Lance further up, and Dougie, we already do have like the redesign up here. I am not really a huge fan of the cat piano. And the Jeffy piano is basically just a cat piano, but Jeffy. I think I'm gonna do something that people are gonna hate. I'm kind of gonna put it like in here and then in here. I know that's kind of controversial, but I feel like the cat piano is just annoying, and the Jeffy piano is kind of like on the same page. So that's why I'm gonna keep them there. And that was my SML tier list, everybody. We have a couple of controversial picks here, like the cat piano and the Jeffy piano and Donald Trump and Jacques Pierre, like the French guy. But I do believe the couch being in the first tier, followed by Jeffy, followed by the cast, and some of the most memorable puppets are absolutely goated. Like Jeffy is one of the most amazing characters on the show. And then you do have Chef PP, which is super funny. And then you have all the actors, which is like behind the scenes and playing Jeff Poopy and Frieza and so on. They're the one doing all the hard work. So that's why I'm gonna keep them on all the GOAT tiers. And then we do have the different rappers. And I know that some of the characters are kind of like the same, you know, like, what was it? Lowell plays Diddy, plays Lamar, plays like MC Bloodstain. But the original person needs to be like in the GOAT tier, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have SML. I'm actually kind of, no, you know what? I'm gonna keep Jeffy and Chef PP above. Jeffy and Chef PP are some of the characters that really carry the show. Brooklyn guy is also funny, but I feel like I remember more memorable jokes from Chef PP. Like if I can find the, hold on.
What the hell that's supposed to mean?
I am keeping your baby.
Buddy!
No, it ain't no buddy. You are an enemy. Why would you invite me right back in that house knowing she's a religious woman?
I did not know she was a religious woman. I didn't know that.
She's preying on my downfall. She probably took a picture of me, sent it to the feds. I can't get on a damn plane now. Oh, man, I have to swim. I have to swim to Mexico or some shit.
No shit, people. Listen, having a kid won't be so bad.
Having a kid won't be so bad. That's because you ain't the damn daddy. You get to live comfortable. No, I have to pay for diapers, formula. They shit in the diapers. Oh, no, I don't want to change none of that. I had to change Junior for 6 years, and you was already 6.
Oh, listen, what if it's a girl? You'd want a girl, right?
Hell no! No! Not for her to be an only model after 18 years of raising that bitch. Hell, not for y'all to tell me that I failed at being a father. Hell no!
That's why he needs to be in the absolute GOAT tier. Chef PP is actually super funny. But guys, that is my SML tier list. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree with this? Which character is in the wrong spot? And why is this, hands down, the best tier list ever made? I feel like we did pretty good on this one. There's like, again, some characters that I don't give a shit for and other characters that I really love. But with that said, guys, do me a favor. Let me know if you like this or not. Leave a comment, subscribe, and with that said, I will head out.